Hi, I'm Joanne Ivancic with Advanced Biofuels USA, a nonprofit educational organization. In this episode of Just a Minute about renewable fuels, we're going to talk about retrofitting a car so it can use fuel that's 85% renewable ethanol, E85. This is a way to reduce carbon pollution from your existing car and decrease your carbon footprint until the electric vehicles are affordable, available, and powered by renewables using fair trade batteries. If you have a flex fuel vehicle, you can already use gasoline with blends up to 85% renewable ethanol. To find out if yours is an FFV, just look for the logo on the car that indicates that, or check your owner's manual or the information on the driver's side door. Even if you don't have a flex fuel vehicle or don't retrofit for E85, if your car is built in 2001 or later, you can use up to 15% ethanol fuel called E15, sometimes branded as Unleaded 88, which indicates the higher octane that you can get from added ethanol. If you have an older vehicle that's past its warranty, you might want to retrofit it to use cleaner burning, high octane E85. E85 is usually less expensive too. This video explains.
So how does this whole system work? Well, let's start with something called the oxygen sensor. And the oxygen sensor in here, you usually have two of them on a car. You have one before the catalytic converter and one after. And this is sort of the driving point for your whole computer sensor. If this goes out, a light comes on in your dashboard.
That's this wire here.
Goes into there. And there's a little oxygen sensor in there, right in there. And that goes right into the exhaust pipe. And what that actually does is measure the oxygen content. And your oxygen content tells you how good your combustion is. You know, boss, we're reading, such and such reading. How'd that look? And the computer goes, it's a little rich. Let's switch some things up there. Boom, switches it. Ask the O2. So how's it now? Boom, we're golden. We're ready to go. And that simply is how the feedback computer loop works. So what happens in this one? It sends the more fuel, but the signal, we divert it. Instead of going directly from the fuel injector, see one of these, it then connects. This comes from the main feed line from the computer, and in there are your injectors. But instead of going direct in, instead we run it over here to a computer. If you look down here where I'm pointing, that's a fuel injector. Now, this main line from the computer used to go right in there. But what we do is we unplugged it and jumped a new circuit into it. We do this for all four of them. They go over here to the this computer. And what this computer does, it takes the signal from the car computer, and the car computer is saying, we need X amount of fuel to get this mixture. It takes an algorithm in there that translates what E10 is into the E85 we're using. It sends a signal and says, put in a little bit more. And, to use the ethanol, you just have to adjust the fuel-air ratio.
The way I think about it is this computer is teaching the car's computer how to recognize E85 or other ethanol blends that it didn't know about before in 2002 when this car was built. So you can decrease the pollution from your vehicle and lower your carbon footprint without buying an electric vehicle. For more information, visit our website, www.advancedbiofuelsusa.org. It includes an online library of more than 35,000 indexed items. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy our other Just a Minute episodes.